Alright, so today we're going to be continuing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. For me, it has been not a month, but a couple weeks, like 3 weeks since I last touched this game. And we're still here in Asgard. We're going to continue the mission that was next here, and then maybe jump back into the real world. So, actually, first off, let me see if I can get my bearings with the controls again. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks. This is the longest gap since I started replaying the game that I haven't played it. Okay, yeah, we got that. We got dodging. We got triangle. Shield. Bow. I think it might be a little rough when I first get into combat again, but I think I'm all good. Yeah, I've got like my special moves. Yeah, like whatever this is. I am very sorry. I'm very sorry, you two. You poor unfortunate souls. Okay. So, we gotta go over there. We're going to meet with the other gods. Wait, the quest marker just vanished. Where is it? No, it's in front of me. Okay, I didn't know if I would survive that or not. I just jumped and assumed everything would be okay. I need to not do that in this game. I will say, after playing 75-ish hours in the main game, in Mercia and such, where we are for the main reality of the game, it's almost got like this kind of Toussaint thing going on here, where it's such a drastically different atmosphere and kind of look to itself. This is very high fantasy. It's very high Nordic fantasy. And it's just quite nice to see something that's a little out there after you become so acquainted with how everything looks in the base game. Well, in the normal section of the game. This is still base game. I don't have any of the DLC for this game, actually. Okay, so it's not this. It's whatever's going on up over here. I don't know what's next. Did we fight the wolf yet? I think we did. Yeah, the wolf's in the cage. Okay. What are you doing hiding down over here? Creepy. Yeah, so we got Fenrir stuck in a cage. I don't think Tyr's gonna have his hand bitten off. Because that's how it is in the actual mythology.
Clear eyes, strong haunches. It must come from powerful stock.
You fools. It could swallow the moon next month if it continues to grow like this.
I know your mind, Javi, but this wolf is not your enemy. The signs of Ragnarök, when it comes, will be clear for all to see.
Tyr, you roll bones in a game you do not understand.
That may be, but I'll assume the risk. If there's a price to be paid, I'll pay it.
It's the Jotnar that trouble us now. Have you spoken with the builder?
The builder, yes. Is Freya nearby?
She's teaching Thor about organizing armies. A battle they're both losing.
Come along then. You must all hear what I have to say.
Yeah, teaching Thor strategy does not seem like it would go so well. Look at the wolf. Look at Fenrir. Look at Fenrir, the giant wolf in his wolfy cage. Or her wolfy cage. I don't know what the gender of the wolf is, if it has one. I just know it is Fenrir, and it bites off Tyr's hand. And it grows, and I believe it consumes Odin.
Indeed. Enough of this sorcery, woman. Just point me towards the enemy and I will handle them.
Javi, you look troubled.
The builder gave me a demonstration of his magic. He conjured a shield that killed invaders on contact.
That would do well for us.
But your expression says otherwise.
I fear the price is too high.
What does he want?
You.
Me?
Does he take us for slavers? I will smash his skull till he shits out brains!
Now hold on, everyone. Let's weigh
Do
the...
not finish that thought. What was your reply?
I told him it was your choice alone.
You didn't refuse him outright?
For good reason. If the builder believes he has a chance, he will continue his labors.
A dog will not keep working for the mere promise of a bone.
How about I beat on his liver till he builds us a wall for free?
Consider...
I will not barter with my body.
That would be a first.
Hold on. I've got it. The blunt end of my hammer on his family stones.
You are overthinking this, all of you. Give this builder an impossible task, a deadline of, say, 9 days. When he forfeits, as he no doubt will, Freya remains free, and we may finish his work as intended.
He would be mad or stupid to agree.
You underestimate men of intellect, Lord of Storms. The builder is a proud man. He won't back down from a challenge.
I do not like this.
Yeah, because if he still does it somehow, then Freya is kind of screwed over here.
Offer to the builder.
Yeah, Loki. Loki? I know what kind of character you are, Loki. You're a trickster. You're a madman.
You were eager
And
to
what
see
you're
it
doing
done.
is putting everybody at risk.
She's Vani. Watch out! Keep your distance!
The wolf.
Oh no, the wolf got thicker.
Tyr, stand back. I'll get it. Out of the way! The wolf is mine! Stand clear! I will catch it. I'll sharpen my axe with your teeth, beast. Do not fight the beast. Leave it to me.
Thor, how did you get down here so fast? Well, you're a god. It doesn't matter how fast you go somewhere, I guess. I'm kind of stuck on foot, though. I'm not a cool god.
Halt! You well-weaned wolf.
Oh man, do we have to fight it again? Did we already fight it? I remember this fight before.
My doom. Are you destined to destroy me? I am the Death Walker. I am the living ghost. I cannot die.
I'm also like level 177 or something.
We will see which is stronger. Your fate.
Oh, it
mine.
digs. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem fight, but it does seem like it's going to take a while. It keeps jumping around. It's not doing a whole lot of damage to me, and I still have full rations. Yeah, so before I started today, I did take the time to level up and get some new abilities via the skill tree. So that's where that slow motion stuff before I get hit's coming from, I think. This is like a passive effect that now happens with Eivor when he dodges something that can hurt him. You are exiting? No, he's making me leave. What kind of flip did it just do there? It looked like it went vertical. Sir, the wolf's gone vertical. It's throwing rocks at me, what? Now it's just a Dark Souls boss. Alright, yeah, this guy's not hurting me. It's just a long battle because he keeps running around and doing weird things. Like, for some reason, pretending to be a mole.
If I spare your life, will you do the same?
Okay.
I've warned you well, and look where it has led. Harvey, stop!
It's my son.
State your ex.
I have a feeling this is funny. I remember it being.
Out of my way, Loki!
You swore an oath to never spill my blood.
Step aside, and I won't have to.
This is my blood.
I'm just smiling because I know all this.
Is my son.
I remember the first time. Yeah, I remember the first time seeing the scene 4 years ago almost, and I didn't really know any Norse mythology at the time, so I was like, what, did he fuck a wolf? This is his kid?
Never leaves the island.
I was losing it. I know the lore now, but it's still kind of funny to me. Cause that is his child.
Dwarf Ivaldi. May he find a more permanent solution.
Come, boy. You're safe with me.
The Children of Loki is a very bizarre concept and topic with Norse mythology. Just the different creatures he creates.
Loki, there will be a reckoning.
Of this, I have no doubt.
The funniest part to me is that I just love this, and it's trying to be such a dramatic moment. It just makes it puts the sugar on top of it for me. Right. Loki has a wolf child. I didn't take him to be a furry. Oh well then.
The skies darken like an ill.
That was something. I had to like click a couple buttons to get Eivor out of that ruminating pacing animation he was in. So if I just let the controller go, he would just keep doing that forever, in theory. I had to snap Eivor out of what he just went through, what he just had to talk with Loki about. It was that much of a shock to him that the game took control away from me as a player in the gameplay. Yeah, they really tried making that dramatic, it seems. When to me, it's just like, yeah, he has some weird children. He has like a dead corpse child who is like the guard, is like Hades or something in Norse mythology. They like guard Hell. I think their name is Hell. He has the World Serpent. I think its name is Jormungandr. That's the thing, I have God of War, I don't have God of War Ragnarok. I've played maybe 5 minutes of God of War for the PS5, so I don't know how they interpret Norse mythology. I'll probably play God of War one day. But I just have never gotten around to it, really. Well, I think I'm kind of good with Asgard today. I didn't know if that sequence had happened. I think we fought Fenrir last time. I don't remember. I think we did. And that led us to caging it. But, yeah, I was waiting for that fight when Loki's like, this is my child! And I'm just like, oh, I remember this from years ago, and I totally lost it because I thought it was the funniest shit. So, I am fully satiated for the moment with Asgard. It is a beautiful place. It is a wackier place than the real world. And there's a giant tree in the background. So, we're gonna return back. How do I go back? Actually, that's a great question. How do I leave Asgard here? I know in the real world I wake up from the hallucination that I'm given, but I'm trying to think, like, how do I get back? Is there a point here? Main? No. How do I leave? Because I can kind of just get stuck in here and do all of the questing stuff here, but none of this is mandatory for the main story. I'm gonna go here and see if there's anything. If I don't find anything here, I can quickly look up if there's a way to leave. Is it sitting in the chair? It doesn't seem like it. I thought maybe sitting in the chair would be like a way to wake me up, but it does not seem it. Right. Now is the time for me to look up how to leave Asgard real quick. One moment. Oh, it is on the map. I just am not looking in the right place. Okay. Yeah, I'm blinding that. Wake up. It's right there, yeah. Yeah. I thought that was just a symbol for something else. I honestly did not think that that was it. Alrighty. Well, now I know.
Eivor, awake so soon?
Yes. The fog cleared suddenly. I can speak of what I've seen, but I felt pulled away.
Say nothing of it now. Return to this another time.
I will, when I'm ready.
Valka, you put some really strong stuff in there, and I don't know how I feel about it. Right. I'm also going to need to get reacquainted with just a lot of this game, because in the meantime, I recently played through all of Yakuza Kiwami 2, which I talked about a little bit in the last part, but I did beat it. It was a great game. And I also immediately jumped into Yakuza 3, and I played through all of... I was surprised, honestly, how short Yakuza 3 is, which is funny because the end time said it was longer than 2 in my playtime, but it felt way quicker than Yakuza 2. But Yakuza 3 is really good as well. I love the Yakuza franchise, I just don't play it as much as I would like to. I'm trying to kind of fix that this year, because I haven't played any of the games since, like, 2000... 18, 17, something around there. I played Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. And I own all of the main Yakuza games, minus the Like a Dragon games, the one with Ichiban. I did recently get the Man Who Erased His Name, the, like, spin-off side full game, question mark, involving Kiryu. I like Kiryu as a character, so I've gone for his games. Ichiban seems fine. I'm fully aware of his character and a lot of the story around him. But, yeah. So I've played Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3. I have started up Yakuza 4, and we'll see how I get along with that. And then I also own Yakuza 5, 6, and The Man Who Erased His Name. Who are you?
Ava Wolfkist, is that you?
Do I know you?
You were too young to remember me, but I stayed with your household many years ago. This is for you.
The Meadhorn of Sutunga. How is this possible? Can you conjure things from dreams?
It's only a model.
That's Monty Python!
Dead.
It's only a model.
It is exactly like I saw it in my head, as Varin described it to me. Have you made other things from stories?
Eivor, your voice got very guttural at the sight of this.
You would have made a good Scot.
Could you do it from dreams or visions? Bring something into this world from another?
Not all dreamers speak, and fewer yet speak clearly. Seers talk too much and cloud your vision with...
What's this about bringing things into this world from another?
I don't know, Valka, I just arrived back from the realm you sent me to. Now this other guy wants to send me to another one.
The image, its design speaks to me in a language I do not know, and yet understand.
This is Sutunger's Meadhorn, Valka, from Jotunheim. Varin described it to him.
I do not like this business of trafficking in visions. But if it revives good memories of your father, there may be value in it. I will bring you a potion that will let Eivor dream and speak clearly. If you take advantage, your death will be painful.
Nah, you need not go to so much trouble. You could give me the recipe.
I will bring you a potion. Do not dig too deeply. We do not know the true cost of this.
There will be no cost to the gods. You heard him. He does not take things from their realms. He imagines them, then crafts them.
Eivor's just on this spiritual journey right now where he wants to go to Asgard and Jotunheim.
Come by when you want to get started.
So are we... I've only gone to Asgard in this game. Is Jotunheim in this? Yeah, I remember looking at some maps for this like a month ago. There's like another Norse area or something. And then there's, I believe Jotunheim is here. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what Jotunheim is supposed to be. So, we're gonna see. I guess we're doing this before we continue with the main story.
You will be safe in my care. Valka has promised that any harm you suffer will be visited upon me tenfold.
She is protective of her people. But I must accept a promise from you. You must not speak of this to anyone. Whatever happens.
I swear upon my life, I will not speak of this to any but you.
You must not jerk me off while I pass out. Well, we're going into some other weird realm, it seems. It sends him into, like, Saxon Christian heaven, and he's just like, by the gods! Oh no! This was the wrong realm! Odin's son is Balder. Yeah, Balder, okay. Okay, so this is a little bit of backstory. I can't skip this screen now, it's just stuck here. Please, just let me continue. I've read it. I've read it. Thank you. Ah! Ah! It's a little darker than Asgard. A little more primeval. Oh shit, we got an eye patch now. They took my eye! I bet it was what's-his-face back there after he jerked us off. He took our eye too. Well, well, well. I own Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring. This looks like Elden Ring. I'm just gonna say that just to be weird. This looks like Elden Ring. Crow?
When you're near, dear Raven, my memory is sharp, my aim unmuddled. Down there in Niflheim, things are less clear.
Okay, so we're still Javi.
You know I cannot take you. I can barely get myself through the warding wall, and only then by abandoning my trusted weapons. Do not sulk. I will not risk you. For who then would remind me of my purpose? Yes, Balder, my son. The light of the world, locked away in Hell's dark castle. He was taken too soon, stolen from us. I shall not rest till I have denied destiny and brought Balder back from the dead. You're right, Moonin. If it is to be done, best it were done quickly. It is time to go to hell.
Oh, so that's supposed to be hell over there. And yeah, it is hell with one L in this. View outfits? Can I leave already? World map unavailable. Oh no, I'm stuck here. Oh. Poo. Okay. Here we go. Very dramatic jump. More cutscenes. Entering Kaldstead. Kaldstead, more like Coldstead. Gear in Niflheim. Each time you bring a new run, a random selection of starting equipment will be equipped. Oh my god, is this a roguelike? What the shit? This is a roguelike? I'm not sure if it really is yet. We haven't done anything here so far, but alright. Status effects. Oh, that's cool. I love the wind-frosted trees over there. Lockboxes. A lockbox opens when all enemies are defeated. Finish an encounter and unlock the rewards.
Niflheim's riches are doubly defended. Must kill the guards before disarming the shield.
I just want to take a look at these trees, because these don't exist as far as I'm aware, in the normal game. Oh, these look great. These frost-blasted trees. I love the wind-blasted effect they gave the leaves. They just smeared back the texture. It's all distorted and then capped off with a glob of ice. Oh, that is wonderful, Ubisoft. That is a wonderful way to do frost-blasted trees. Okay, we got 4 guys. Oop, boop, 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 boop. Hey, Dave. Was that Jimmy exploding in the bloody mist over there? Did I see that right? No, Carl, you're just making shit up. But I thought I saw it. There's no body. Of course there's no body, you dumbass. You explode in the bloody mist. Oh, they're tough. They're a lot tougher than they are in Asgard. Did he just throw pocket sand at me? Pocket sand! That is just a great visual effect. Okay, so now I can take this lockbox. I got dreams and memories. I like that. It's so weird. It's so weird compared to the normal game. Ah, yes, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's a roguelike, you know. You gotta collect dreams and memories. Have a good time. Kill these blue dudes who look like they're straight out of Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so we have Fortress right and Fortress left. I'm gonna take Fortress right. I got a good feeling about this one, guys. It's gonna be good. Oh, we're crossing a giant chain. Is it gonna release once it... Yep, I called it. I was calling it. I was like, it's vibrating. Is it gonna release and I can't go back? Huh. Yeah, this game mode is kind of nuts. I did not know that this was in the game at all. This is nuts. I think it's quirky and interesting. I don't know if I like it yet. I mean, my bow seems pretty strong compared to my hand-to-hand here. Okay, there's quite an amount of guys. Yeah, I love those trees. That just looks great. It's ridiculous when you know how they did that, but it looks great. Choice. Alright. Let's drop the roof. I love the half second of a scream that happened. He didn't have a chance. And neither will you. Zoop. Come on. Come on. You got the reaction time of a I don't know, a mongoose? I don't know. I didn't have an animal lined up for that when it just happened. Oh no, they're coming up here. Nope. Something else exploded, and I don't know what. I heard it. It was almost like I released one of those gas bombs, or... Well, yeah, one of those poison bombs that my normal in-world upgrades release when I sometimes fire an arrow. Huh. Mine? Select a reward. Yeah, this is straight up a roguelike. This is nuts. Thunghammer. I just love the name. Oh. I read this one as Strange Boy. Ox Bananas. I'm sorry, but these names are so good. Especially when I'm just reading, like, I'm not even directly looking at it, and then I just kind of lightly see below it, and I'm just my brain makes up its own words for this stuff. So we got Thunghammer, Ox Banana, Strange Boy, and some money. I kind of want to go with Ox Banana, but we might go with Thunghammer. Oh, this is ridiculous. Playing Yakuza, which is already a ridiculous series, it is insanely fun and just out there series. And then coming to this and seeing crap like this is just like, yes. It is yes for my soul. Instantly kill regular enemies with light and heavy finishers while they are low on health. That's a two-handed, this is a single hand. We're taking Thunghammer. Zaffinsverd? I don't even know how to pronounce that, so we're getting rid of it. Can I leave here? Am I able to leave? Or is this like a when you die, you exit the area thing? Because that would make a little bit more sense in the context of what type of gameplay this is. That would make a lot more sense. I'm gonna intentionally die here just to test that theory. That game theory. Ooh. Hey, bud.
Hang on. I'll fix
You were too slow and I got bored, so I decided to just get rid of you. Okay. Wow, you're fast and weird. You're like one of the murderers, just reskinned. Let me just lay here. I'll just lay here and let him crush my head in. Returning to the roots. What is that achievement? Oh, that is something I might have done in the background as well, as turn the achievements visibly back on. I think I was doing that for Yakuza. So I could keep track of stuff like, oh, is the chapter actually over or not?
I am just warming up.
Okay, so I've died. We were sent back to this place. Or, no, we're somewhere new? I don't know what's happening. I'm just very amused at it all. Throws.
You can keep me out? I pulled your realm out of Ymir's ass! I will send it hurtling back to the void if I have to. Do not think they can hear you, old man.
Oh, Thor.
Have you come to lend us aid, my son?
I have news from home. War rattles the gates of Asgard while you dally in this dream of rescuing Balder.
My whole life I've defied expectations by doing the unthinkable. How could I do any less when your brother's life is at stake?
My stepbrother is dead. There is no life at stake. You are full of advice to all who will listen, but deaf to anyone else.
Can you name anyone with more wisdom than I, who has fought and fallen and sacrificed more than I have?
No.
And I hope you will understand, son, why I do not take counsel easily.
So, you're going back. Back to Niflheim.
As many times as it takes.
Skill tree. Skills can now be unlocked and equipped in memories at Odin's camp. Okay. So is Thor just gonna chill here now, or is he gonna vanish? Can I just lay down underneath the tree and, like, go back? Put me back! I'm not done! No. Okay. Whoa, that's a big fancy building. What is this? Is this where Thor came from? Oh, this is where you wake up. Okay. World map unavailable. Okay, so I can wake up here then. Return to England. Yay! Alright, now I know what this is. I don't believe that was Jotunheim, but it was Niflheim. Yeah, I had no idea that that mode was even in the game at all. That was great. I'm not really gonna play it, but that's a nice feature for people who want more content out of the game. This game is just insanely full of content, to be honest.
In my workshop. How do you feel? What do you remember from
Which is great because there's not really going to be any Assassin's Creed game like this, to my knowledge, in the foreseeable future, because Ubisoft wants to make it all like... What did they say years ago? They like wanted to make an online expansion-based singular game or something like that. I don't know if that's still what they're trying to do, but it would be like, okay, they'll put out this online game, and then every subsequent game after is just going to be an expansion to the story of that first thing, kind of like World of Warcraft, I guess, if you want to put it in a weird way. That's actually not a wrong way of putting it. That's kind of sad. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to do that years ago. I don't know if that's still the plan, but I'm aware that what they're doing with Assassin's Creed is supposedly, for the next game going forward, is going to be more subscription, paid kind of weird download stuff. So if they keep going with that, then I won't be getting an Assassin's Creed game for a long time, or ever, if they keep going until the series completely dies. Because this game is the second finale of the original series, because this wraps up the second storyline they had to come up with to keep the series going. But there is just so much content here.
Let me see.
Okay, so he has things for sale as well. Yeah, I don't keep up too much with Ubisoft. I'm not a super big fan of theirs as a company, so I like a few of their games. And when I say a few, I mean like Rayman is good. And not all of them, but a couple of the Assassin's Creed games are good. I recently, while I was updating and just kind of browsing a couple of the videos on my channel, I realized that, oh, I played a one-off of Assassin's Creed Black Flag 3.5 years ago, and I didn't remember it at all. I did that in 2020, and I happened to kind of to skip to a section where I was actually giving my opinions of Assassin's Creed games and such, which this game I hadn't even played yet. I didn't own... I don't think this... I think this game just came out when that happened, but I didn't own it yet. And yeah, it was kind of interesting to just hear past me kind of give thoughts on Assassin's Creed as a franchise and what I'd played. And it's like, yeah, I played a little bit of Syndicate. It was in order. I may as well kind of update that, I guess, a little bit. Assassin's Creed 1 is not great. It's super jank. It's fine as a story, but I don't ever intend to play it again unless they do like some weird full remaster from the ground up and make it something a little bit more like this, which I highly doubt they'll ever do, because why? I just don't like the controls for Assassin's Creed 1. It's just really, really jank. Very limited. And the world space you can explore is super tight. It is not an open world game. Assassin's Creed 2... I remember back then I said I hadn't played Assassin's Creed 2 or anything like Brotherhood or Revelations, and that's still true. I've never played Assassin's Creed 2. I know that's pretty much most fans of Assassin's Creed's favorite. That's their favorite title most of the time, unless it's Black Flag or this one. I'm in the Black Flag group. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It is my favorite Assassin's Creed. This one is my second favorite. And then I would put Assassin's Creed Rogue and then 3, which is funny because the only change there from years ago is that Valhalla is now my second favorite instead of, I think maybe 3 or Rogue. It was one of those two. What games don't I like? I did not like Unity. I did not care for Syndicate too much. Origins, I played some hours of and just did not really... It didn't grip me. It didn't catch me. That was my concern jumping back into this, honestly, earlier this year. Is that I didn't know if this game would, like... If I would latch onto it and just ride with it and love it. Which obviously has very much happened. Which to me tells me just how much he has, like... Yeah, this game kind of does matter to me. If it can latch me in for 75-ish something hours. Because in recent years, I have not, like, sat down and played. Like, the Yakuza games I've sat down and played, those are only around 10 hours each if you just play the main story campaign in them. So they're rather short games. But picking up a grand, massive, open-world game like this, I don't think I've touched a game like that since maybe... when I originally played through this game. Well, no, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Witcher 3 I played through again, but those I played through previously years before I played through this game. So, I don't know, I'm very picky. I'm starting to feel like I'm being long-winded and rambling, but I'm very picky about the games that I play. And whether or not if they hook me or not very much depends on, well, determines whether or not I keep playing them. I feel like I'm forgetting a few Assassin's Creed games. Oh, Black Flag's my favorite. Rogue is great. Rogue is a weird in-between of 3 and 4. And I believe story-wise, yes, story-wise it is. And gameplay-wise it is as well. And Odyssey. Odyssey is the one I'm forgetting. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is fun. Thor's... What about Thor's testicles? Okay, we're gonna walk over there in 1 second. We need to hear about Thor's testicles. But, yeah, Odyssey I have for the Xbox One. And I played it... It's the same situation with Origins. It's like, I got it on release day. I played it. It was alright, but I just didn't... I didn't hook to it. It didn't catch me in any way. And I just kind of put it down. Thor's testicles. Oh, right, there's this weird event happening up over here. We're gonna go see what that is. There's like a rune? A rune up here that is glowing. For some reason. Yeah, the Raven can see it. What is this?
What Zeta is this?
Okay, now we're back to Assassin's Creed 3. With the weird temple stuff with the people who existed before humanity or whatever. I am struck by the unusual stone structures I found in the tombs. I cannot believe that Britons who live in huts today could have carved such columns. Some long-forgotten peoples must have erected them. Wait, what was that at the end? Engineer to the Emperor. Is that from the Romans? Manius Calvisius. He has to be... This is a Roman scroll, but it looks so fresh. Manius' Sanctum. What the heck is this? I don't know where this goes or what's in here, so... Strap in. Okay, there's a bombable wall. Yeah, these are Roman scrolls. Manius, I know you to be a capable engineer with a cunning and sometimes diabolical imagination. I am therefore assigning you this weighty commission. The barbarians of Britain have taken to gathering at the tombs of their heroes as if at sacred shrines. There they foment rebellion against Rome, and therefore against my very person. This cannot be tolerated. This is a command from Nero? The Emperor? Yeah, this is from Nero of Rome. You must leave the tombs unharmed, but endeavor to make access to them so perilous as to be unthinkable. I think this is implying that Nero was just straight up a Templar, in that he knew that this temple was here, and he's asking this dude to kind of hide it for him. That's what I'm getting from that. This looks like a puzzle room.
Where does this belong? I need to place something
Okay.
I need something very heavy to weigh this down.
That's
This could be
one.
useful.
This is a very Legend of Zelda-esque puzzle. I don't mind it, it's just a little different than what I'm used to in this game, and I'm pretty close to 100 hours into it. What is that?
A hidden chamber.
What is this place? This is amazing.
This is the ancient work of Romans.
Kinda not. The stuff that's here kind of is, and then you have stuff like this, all this stonework and glowiness. That is absolutely not the Romans. Keys? Manius's workshop keys.
Is this England? Odd. Some locations are marked.
Oh yeah, this is a giant map of England. It just looks butt ugly. Okay, so he couldn't get into the vault. There's a vault in Assassin's Creed Black Flag as well. This is not the same vault, obviously. Huh. What's in this room? I think this is an exit. Yeah, so this map shows where probably all the vault keys are. Let's open this, I think. I haven't played Black Flag or Assassin's Creed 3 in many years. I just haven't played Assassin's Creed that much in recent years past Valhalla, so my memory of the vault stuff is kind of fuzzy. But if I were to go to those spots... Look, let me look at my map. Yeah, I think it's these doors. What are they in the legend? Treasure of Britain. So I think I need to get all the treasures of Britain, maybe, to open this. We're not doing that today. But now I know that this is here. And maybe if I'm feeling up to it, it could be done later in the future. Who knows? I'm just curious, is Manius's corpse still here? I haven't seen... Oh, no.
Shot of a madman.
There is a corpse here, okay. I lured a credulous Brighton to one of the spinning traps. Successful dismemberment. You left the bodies here? Oh, man. I didn't even see that. Pressure plate floor. I just walked into it. Notes for spike walls. The test with the animals went badly. I must sharpen the spikes. Spiked walls. Okay. I don't see any spiked walls, but sure. Oh, I thought that was something that could help me. I'm dying. I'm actually dying from one of his things. Okay.
Impressive gear.
Okay, yeah, so this is still also not the way out. We have to go back out the way we came. Well, I don't see Manius's corpse anywhere. At least I haven't seen any evidence of it. Which leads... That's the thing. A game like this actually is kind of thorough enough to normally leave you storytelling elements like that. The fact that I don't see his corpse here tells me that he didn't die in the cave, or I just didn't see it. Let me jump onto this.
Tight. No way to open this.
There's something over there. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Eivor, please. Don't be weird. Thank you. What is that? Whoa, what is this? Just a bunch of opal. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take the lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things here at Ravensthorpe that I did not know were things. Whatever the weird roguelike we just did, and now this sanctum of this madman. I wish I had something to blow up this wall. And I don't see anything that can do that down here. Nope. Eivor, can you just be normal and grab the ladder, please? Thank you. Alright. Does this show up on the map now? It does. Manius' Sanctum, Tombs of the Fallen. Alright, that's just on the map now. In any case, let's continue with the story. Where is the story? Is it shared history? I don't think it's Ravensthorpe. I think this is Oxenfordshire. So we need to meet in Buckingham. Whoa, the weather... I don't know why the weather seemed kind of weird over there. Dangerous skies.
Shouldn't be seen here. Soldiers on alert. What has happened here?
I mean, if they see me, I can still kick their ass anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway.
An alehouse. This must be it.
You are the third person in a row to scream, "Ho ho!" right before you died, my man. Where do I enter? Here we go.
Sigurd is not here. I'll ask around.
This is suspicious. Following the death of Alderman Theodric, his widow, Lady Edwin, will assume all powers responsible and prerogatives of his title, all oaths and obligations made to Oxenfordshire and hereafter to be sworn to her person by all Shire members. Aw, man, where's Frodo when you need him?
I'm looking for two men, not locals. A Norse and an Arab.
Fellas, the soldiers came after. If I were you, friend, I'd keep mum about them.
Okay, so they were here.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man, Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenfordshire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman will stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
That's also a new ability as well. It's kind of neat.
Steadfast.
These soldiers are tightly wound. Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We
Could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
I wasn't speaking to you, Basim. I'll hear Sigurd's answers from Sigurd. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few
Have
people
some
sacked
faith,
in
son.
with hay forks and bill hooks.
Oh no, he's coming down with Dutch syndrome.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Yeah, I don't mind fighting. That has honestly been a little bit of a funny occurrence, in my opinion, with the story plot, is we have this big war coming up. We're gonna have the, like, what was that fight we did like a part or two ago where we took on an entire fortress, and I previously on my own had taken the whole thing out, and I pretty much did again just for the story. Combat is not an issue in the game at the moment.
None but himself.
The only thing combat-wise that I have to worry about is some of the roaming zealots are still more powerful than me. But virtually all the other enemies in this game I can take on.
It will shatter your mind to
It will shatter my mind. We have to go to the back.
Our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon.
If this is supposed to be a stealth mission, then that will suck. But it hasn't told me it is yet.
Read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers.
They have the advantage.
Oh, there's guys there, okay. Where's that dude's sword? He had a sword on him. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of guys here, actually. Okay.
Come, brothers, let's end this.
Yeah, we're pretty much just full-on fighting, huh? Full-on friendship! Can I throw his sword? Now I can. Thank you. I always like a free hit like that. Throwing opponents' weapons in this game is kind of fun. Not gonna lie. It just feels good. Look at his head float in the air. You see, the combat in this game is it's jank when you don't understand it. That was my issue first picking up this game, is that the combat just felt so jank compared to Ghost of Tsushima or Witcher. But once you get into it, it's just a lot tighter. The combat in this game is like, is very much, in my opinion, swordplay versus, like, boxing. My approach to a lot of the combat in this game, like this, it's very close quarters and more boxing-like. Everything's really tight and punchy compared to Ghost of Tsushima or Witcher 3, where you can greatly just run around vast areas, rolling around, dodging, do a long broad stroke, use some magic or items, things like that. The combat in this game is just very tight, which I wasn't used to before picking the game up again. Now I just really vibe with it. It's like that. It's like, ooh, it is so punchy and good. Oh, that's Sigurd, okay. Okay, we gotta get inside.
Must be blocked from the other side. I need your eyes, my friend.
I can't really see over there. Is this open now? Okay, we can force it open.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
You're not the alderman here, Lady Edwin. Turn around and walk away. We'll leave you be.
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red arse, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Alright, this will take like 2 minutes.
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
To fight. You should have freed me. Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling. Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope. No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper. Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where is
with...
she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial. Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue. Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison. Basim, Eivor, to horse.
Alright, it's pretty clear that Basim's filling Sigurd's head with a ton of, like, Chosen One stuff. Which is not great. Wait a minute. Is there anything in here? There is, in that back room.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of alliance we're looking for, Sigurd.
No, it's even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Yeah.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer. We brought it together. The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck could bite so hard.
But I pierced its throat, spilling its lifeline into the drifts. That put an end to him.
Such tales you siblings tell.
It's just one of 1,000, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like Basim right now. He's telling Sigurd weird stuff that's not really true to my knowledge of the story, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need our horses.
When the time is right, I will.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
Above conquering England, what larger plan could we need?
Patience, Eivor. Patience.
Fine. Keep your dread secrets, brother. And if this alliance fails, you will take them to your grave.
This fever will break once you know the whole truth.
Oh, they suddenly have horses now. Okay.
Past the trial.
Oh, I've been here before.
Is off limits.
Yeah, I've been here before on my own. There was one item here that I could not get because it's story related. I think I've mentioned that before, where things like that, some random things like whatever this is over here, whatever this is in London, these pieces of wealth that are in the world are things that I just could not get. I tried for quite a while on every single one of these, like this up here even too. It's a book of power or knowledge or whatever. These are things that I'm pretty sure are stuck behind story-related situations, like that treasure chest we just got before in Buckingham. That was stuck behind the fact that the Longhouse could not be opened or entered before the story mission. So I think this is as well. I'm totally fine just jumping in here and taking everybody on. That's my thing with this game at this moment, is I am totally A-okay with that. My only question is, are the guys we're trying to rescue, are they at risk of being killed quickly? Quickly is the key word.
I have fought for Mercia. Now you would shackle us to the whoremonger of West. This trial is a sham, and you are an ass. Disgraceful death.
A rebel! Execute him! The executioner himself has been killed! Oh, now we're good. Why is Eivor picking up the executioner? Hey, come on, man. Get up here. Right. You're free. Don't, Eivor, stop picking up the bodies. Leave them alone. Okay, you're free. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not waking everybody up. We're not having that today. And you're free. I like how all these people who came to watch the execution are just like, what's happening? Go home. Go home. Ooga booga. Run away. There's no execution anymore. Fine. You can just stay here and watch while I kill everybody else. Ah! No.
Get me out of here. Edwin will have me flayed alive.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta shut this guy up first. Another one? Where? Who saw me? Oh, him. Oh, there's a couple guys over here. Hey, guys. We're having a party. None of you are invited. No. I need to find the bell and disable it so that I can stop with that. Where is the bell? Well, there it is. Alright, no bell. Oh, this guy's one of ours. Okay. Hey, look, man. There's no bell.
Bloody alarm bell's done for.
Oh, the bloody alarm bell's done for. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
We have this.
Are those my guys? Yeah, where are these guys coming from? Are they just... Oh, they're the people we freed. I'm just like, who are these other people here now? I knew that we freed the guys, but I didn't realize they were ranged archers. So I'm just like, who are these guys behind us fighting? There's like already 6 of us here.
Get me out of here before they...
You can accept me. Let's get away from this place.
First I want to collect whatever wealth is over here because it was not available to me before. I get rid of... guys, stop walking behind me. Gotta get rid of the arbalist. It's probably just an archer. We good? I think we're good. Alright, what's in here?
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
This is sealed. I am stuck on these nobodies who have we rescued. Alright. Okay, that is some wealth. And we can leave. There's a bunch of dudes inside the temple who are just sleeping. They will never know. Oh, there's one dude fighting... I think that's Sigurd over here. Why did the camera whip around like that? Right, so we're done here, I think? we could just walk out? Are we good? We good, guys? There's a bunch of us. So many men running together through the prairies of Mercia.
We fought with our Weasley Elderman for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Is that crowd still back there waiting for the execution? I don't think so anymore. I don't see them. Right.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He is safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke.
If you want my backing, brother, you'll explain yourself. How is a madwoman central to your plans?
When we find her, I will tell you all you wish to know. Until then, nothing.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself, and for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east at Linforta, an old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a fear and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich. Tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
Every man will be needed.
Okay. I think everything's good. There's obviously a lot of tension going on right now. Mainly because of these two. Where are you guys going? Just on the road? On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Alright. And we gotta go back to Buckingham. Probably talk to that dude we talked to the first time. Eivor, climb the wall. Thank you. He didn't want to do it for some reason.
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done. Oil jars, spring-old arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich,
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Giedrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their search for the woman Fulke. He seems to think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? Or make her anxious?
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Fyrd if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
Multiple quests accepted. Okay, so where are we going? Can a something castle? Cabela's? I've never been in a Cabela's. That's like a hunting store, isn't it, or something like that? I don't hunt. I have been in a Bass Pro Shop like twice. So where are we going? I don't see any markers. Like, this is Wessex. Find and speak to Sigurd. He is waiting at Linforda on the eastern border of Oxenfordshire. That's Oxenforda, Buckingham. Okay, so he's supposed to be at Linforda somewhere. On the north shore of the Great Ouse. Okay, so he's just here. Yeah. Aside from playing Yakuza, I've also, just on my own free time, been playing through Pokemon Crystal on my Game Boy the past week, and I'm up to Olivine City. I need to get to Cinnawood City. And so far, I like my team loadout that I have. I have a Quilava, I have a Haunter, which is kind of a good and bad choice, I have learned. And I have my Poliwhirl, which I intend to evolve into a Poliwrath. The Haunter is a good and bad thing. It's like, I like using Psychic and Ghost types. I generally try to go for one Psychic, one Ghost type. I normally go with a Kadabra for a lot of... Some mainstays of Pokemon that I choose for my teams are Mankey / Primeape and Abra, the Abra line through to Alakazam. I like having a strong fighting type, and I like having a strong psychic type. And this time, because I was feeling a little, I don't know, spicy about it, I chose to have a Haunter in my team, well, Ghastly into Haunter. And I've learned that the moveset for Haunter is not great in Gen 2 early on. Eivor was just like Naruto running for half of a moment there. It's like his animation for rubbing off the water got stuck and he just had his arm sticking backwards. But yeah, Haunters don't learn a whole lot of great moves. They can't really learn any Psychic type moves on their own. If you breed a Misdreavus and a Ghastly or a Haunter together, if you breed one of them with a Misdreavus, they can inherit they can inherit a Psywave move, or a Psybeam. No, it's Psywave. Oh, wolves. I was like, what is attacking me? I'm running away from the wolf pack. So I'm kind of stuck. I was hoping Ghastly / Haunter would learn Confusion, or maybe Psywave or Beam if I was lucky, but they can only learn Psywave if they're born with it, which sucks. So until then, I have to wait until I get to Mr. Psychic's house in Kanto to teach it Psychic. So I have to play through the whole Johto League just to get it to where I can teach it Psychic, pretty much. The second half of the game. Until then, I have it knowing Nightshade, Shadow Ball, which I just got by beating the Ghost Gym in Ikrutik City. And... oh, right. That's the reason why I brought Haunter in the first place. I'm having to save up and spend all of my money at the game corner. Because I'm trying to teach Haunter Thunder, which is a TM move that you can buy at the Goldenrod game corner for 5,500 coins. And I will tell you, the exchange rate from Pokédollars to that is insane. In the sense that I am blowing all of the money. I've blown all of the money from Violet City through to Cinnawood, essentially, to get half of the amount of money that I need at the game corner to get Thunder. It is insane. I have not been buying items or anything, and it is honestly really obnoxious to try and get one of these TMs.
I must be careful now.
Won't take long. You'll be in pieces!
It took you guys this long to realize I was here? Nice camera angle.
You'll be a puddle!
Yeah, an old harbor. This is the camp.
Okay, are they over here?
How do we charm
Yeah.
her when she's in our care? Do we say what we're after? Or do we dance around the idea?
And here's Eivor.
Ah, you time things well. The holy woman Fulke is close by.
Imprisoned at St. Alban's Monastery, just around the bend.
This is our moment, Eivor. After this, everything changes.
I might be pleased for you if I knew who this woman was and why we needed her.
I have explained enough. Now is the time for action.
You've done nothing of the sort. Nothing but give me your blind word.
I wish to speak to her. Me, your Jarl. That alone is reason enough.
You sound like a spoiled kid,
So
dude.
she might cast a spell and turn Eatman into an eel.
Fulke is not the only advantage we seek here, Eivor. There will be treasures in St. Alban's. More than we can count.
I have already plundered St. Alban's Abbey and lifted its treasures from nave to crypt. I saw no prisoners of note.
She is there. I know it. And she is the most valuable treasure of them all. Eivor, there was a time when you would follow me without question. Because we trusted one another. Because you knew I would never lead you into folly. Never wager our lives before I knew the cost. Is there something that holds you back from embracing me as you once did? As your brother? Your family?
Sigurd, you know I would never betray you. Your trust in me.
You've become Dutch.
But there must be limits to this chase.
The-
Giedrich is counting on us.
The plan, Arthur.
Soon we will deliver.
Yeah. Sigurd is now giving me. He's not as mean or insane as Dutch is, but he's giving me that vibe of like megalomaniac, egotistical, god complex, whatever stuff. He's giving me that. Were you guys just camping here in front of this dead body? Weird. You could have threw him in the river. Right, so where are we going? Way out over there. I'm just gonna fast travel over here. And I assume I got some weird alternate text because Eivor was like, I've already been there and done all this stuff. Just a very light thing. But it's still kind of interesting. Where? Ah, great wolves.
Best raise my hood here.
I love how that axe weaved around the tree to hit the dude. Curve the bullet. Alright, so Folkes had prisoner in the monastery crypt. Okay. Like, yeah, I've raided this place maybe once or twice already with my crew. Haha! Oh, yeah, there's more guys here. Come on. Easy. What bow am I using? I don't feel like I'm using the right bow. No, I'm using the right bow. Never mind. I guess I was overestimating what it could do. Where's that dude going? Oh, he probably saw that dude on the wall get killed.
Hey, wait!
That was a wild-ass camera angle, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the aiming's just being really touchy here. That was a good shot right there, though. Yeah, these are some good shots that I'm just barely making in.
Could they have moved her? No. She's here.
Huh? Where did you come from, Sigurd? Okay. He's a ghost. Man, you really are becoming an assassin if you just kind of pop it in like that. That's pretty cool. I could use my shoot through walls ability, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as is. Oh, and there's Basm. Right, we've gotten most of the guards in this general area out of the way, which is good. Because now we need to get in. Is anybody else over there? No? I think we're good for going in here. Okay, where's the way into the basement, or the crypts, or whatever? I do not see what I need. Oh, there's this.
Through here. At long last.
It's kind of spooky.
Holy Judas, I thank you, beloved Jesus.
Hey, dude, can you open the door?
Who dares enter this sanctuary?
We're her fan club.
It reeks of piss and salty tears.
How dare you?
We've come for the woman Fulke. She need not bedevil you any longer.
Oh, the mad heretic.
Ah, the self-begotten spirit has sent an angel to deliver me.
Open the door.
Her heresies must be punished. Not by Danes or Mahometans, but by true Christians.
Friar, our hands are bloody with the gore of your guardians. Is your guard so starved of martyrs that you wish to die as well?
You make a fine point. Let me pray on this. The Lord bids me to welcome all strangers. Here, friend, take the key, and depart with your strange friend.
What? Who's angry? Oh, there's like that dude way up there, I think. For some reason he aggroed on us. That doesn't make any sense, but sure.
Praise thee, Lord of the Treasury of Light, for this chance of deliverance. Are you sent by the angels of Sackless, or the self-begotten one above?
That I cannot answer.
You are the woman called Fulke.
I am Fulke in this realm, a humble seeker of the self-begotten one's true nature.
And you are a collector of artifacts.
The instruments of the children of Sackless the Fool. Yes, I am.
I just realized she's... In Black Flag, there was the crazy dude who could... What was his name? I forget his name, but there was the guy who could... Who's like interconnected with the Ancient Ones or whatever, who was like a key to all of it. I think she's this one in this game.
And you possess an object, a polished
Someone
stone
who's
that
just
little
gone
article.
mad with knowledge of the Ancient Ones or whatever.
Cowl and robes hiding tawny skin, and that devilish blade.
Why do we linger here? Soldiers will be coming.
There are stables beyond the monastery where we can speak in peace.
Lead the way.
Come.
Is there anything in here?
How long were you imprisoned?
Some weeks, perhaps a month.
So-called heresies.
Heresies, yes. I have been blessed to discover many profane objects in my lifetime. Objects which attest to the works of the demiurge. The false god worship.
Look at her running stance. It's so broad-shouldered.
I found these relics and carvings. And here in England too. Lady Edwin claims they are blasphemous, but her mind is clouded. The true worth of these objects is immense.
May we see these objects?
If you wish to know the truth of our origins, I will show you today.
I would indeed. Where you go.
Enough of these mysteries, Sigurd.
Fulke is a curator of objects of great worth, one of which may reveal my true nature.
True nature. You said this was about victory, about defeating Edwin.
To know that I am descended from the ancient gods is a victory. It would give me dominion over this land.
Descended of the gods. Brother, what by Odin's eye are you saying?
Fulke, we have heard that you possess a profane stone with strange markings and the image of a tree.
That I do. A monolith I call the Saga Stone, for it came to this land with the Dane Ragnar Lothbrok.
Do you have it?
It is the sun and moon of all my sacred objects.
Will you buy and trade this stone for an alliance? Or more fighting men? Is it useful for anything other than flattering yourself?
Perhaps I should leave you three alone to hammer through your differences.
We are unified. We only wish to see the stone, to read the runes inscribed upon it.
No one on Earth can read those runes. The languages are known and probably long dead.
There is no risk in letting us look.
No risk at all. Praise thee, O self-begotten one, for sending these three to deliver me from my punishment.
No whispering god led me here, Fulke. I brought myself.
You came because I called you, Eivor. They spoke through me.
Brother, you have my head spinning.
And you fascinate me more with each passing moment. Saga Stone is hidden away in the care of my acolyte. Are you ready to go see it?
Yes, I like that she's like, I like you, you're kind of crazy too.
The sooner we see this slab of rock, the better. Let's go.
Approach the stone with an open mind, Ava. You may find it more interesting than you expect.
Okay, so we do have to follow her. I'm just gonna say, I have a feeling that the twist is gonna be here that Eivor's the chosen one and not Sigurd, and Sigurd's gonna be angry and, like, denounce us or something, or, I don't know, forsake us, and we'll have to kill him at the end or something like that. That's kind of the vibe I've always gotten about the story. I have never beaten the story for this game. I've gotten pretty far into it, but that's always the vibe I've gotten since the beginning of the game, where you get the prophecy of like, oh, you'll have to kill your brother or something. It's just like, it's gonna be some weird like power struggle thing of him thinking he's great, and then Eivor is actually the chosen one since you're the main character you play as.
The keeper of secret knowledge.
If it's not that, and it's something totally different, then I'll be much more like fascinated with the story. Right now I'm just kind of coasting with it, see where it goes.
Wash us free of sin. The Roman Church has been deluded by the lies of Saclas, or Yaldabaoth, the demiurge of many names, a lesser god. Saclas and his kind were wise in their time, but
It would be predictable, is the right way to phrase that. It would be very predictable for the story to
Lord of the treasury.
be that.
This is why Edwin had me punished and imprisoned. What she calls heresy is, in fact, the true nature of the universe.
Yours is a strange saga, Fulke.
And I have not yet reached its end. Which end?
Be on your guard. Someone is watching us.
Take care, everyone.
The villagers aren't happy we're here.
Edwin's eyes and ears, no doubt.
How much you bet there's gonna be a fight soon, because those people back there saw us and they're gonna send like guards up here or something because they know we went this way.
This is the place up ahead.
What is this tower?
A ruin from England's Roman past. My acolyte found it abandoned and derelict. He took refuge here after his bishop expelled him for teaching the same truths that got me imprisoned.
He was a priest.
He was, and he is. The bishops of England are simply too craven and deluded to understand the secret wisdom we possess. Brother Paul! Are you here?
Ransacked, from floor to roof. Basim, stand guard outside.
This was Edwin's doing.
The stone is within?
I asked Paul to hide it well. I do not know where.
Here? Here.
Is this him, your acolyte Paul?
My dearest friend.
I immediately found it after she's saying he hid it well. I don't know where it is. That's great. He's been dead for a few days, it looks like.
In the treasury of light.
Your friend paid the price for his loyalty. I imagine he was guarding the stone.
Edwin's men did this. They killed Brother Paul and took my stone.
You, always questioning, second-guessing my wishes. You slowed us down, and I missed my chance.
Hey, Sigurd, can you, like, fuck off for trying to deflect the happenstance of this being unfortunate onto Eivor? You're being a total dick right now. Wow. This is not Basim's fault. This is nobody's fault. It's just a thing that has happened.
Patience, brother. We'll find this stone wherever it is. Right or wrong, you will have your answer.
I know the answer already, Eivor. I've seen it in my dreams.
Yes, and you are
I know
insane.
exactly.
Hold, both of you. You hear that?
Soldiers, Edwin's here.
What did I say? What did I say? I called it. They sent a bunch of dudes up here. Oh, Edwin herself even.
First we talk. Lady Edwin, a stone was taken from this tower, inscribed with runes, and the image of a tree. Do you know it?
Yes. One of this heretic's blasphemous baubles. Is that why you've come?
Yeah?
We are here to trade that stone for an assurance of peace.
What are you saying? We gave Gatred our word.
For that stone, we will leave your lands and not return.
Oh, for this?
You must bring me Giedrich's head.
The stone is within our grasp.
We made a promise, brother. Brother.
We have a deal then.
Just kill her and take the stone. We don't need politics about this.
We accept.
Done.
We do not.
Avon! No!
Cut them down. Leave none alive.
I'm fine with this. Yeah, here we go.
Edwin, please.
We had our chance. We will speak of this anymore. I will not forget. Intruder, men.
Oh, more dudes just walked out from behind the wall over there. That's cute. Oh, I was wondering where the arbalist was. They're up, way up over there. Hey, Basim, can you stop throwing the smoke bombs? I can't see anything. Thank you. There's another one behind us? Oh, way up there, huh?
Eivor, you mock-minded fool.
That was our chance to recover the stone.
There's one of the guards right behind us, guys. He's just standing there.
I will not betray Giedrich.
That is not for you to decide.
My promises are my own, and they are ironclad.
Your first oath is to your Jarl, Sigurd Jarl, your brother and master.
I'm gonna let Eivor. I would do the take a breath, but I'm just gonna see what happens with this, because this seems a bit. I feel like this has maybe a repercussion in the dialogue or events. We're gonna take a breath. I wanted to do the punch Basim just to see what shit happens, but we're not gonna do that.
We can keep our oaths and find the stone together.
Just keep a level head.
Edwin will flee to her castle. You want your stone? It will be there.
Giedrich's pathetic army will never breach the walls. We could have first taken the stone, then laid siege. That was always our plan, Eivor. I had no intention of betraying Giedrich.
Either you just made that shit up now, or it's still your problem for not telling him any of it.
Fits of madness.
You are not always to be trusted. Your passions overcome you. I know that. My father knew that. Your father knew it.
Sit here and bemoan your
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the high road and just be like, dude, just screw off. We're gonna do this the way I want.
Much of yourself, Eivor. You do not have the wisdom of Odin. Come, Basim.
There's just that dude standing there.
Quarrel with your brother is something to behold. Has it always been so heated?
All my life we've moved as one. As family. As kin. I've always known his mind, and he mine. Until this day.
Time makes idiots of us all.
You fought well today, Fulke. Would you fight beside me now?
To wrest control of the Shire from Edwin? I will.
Giedrich asked me to cripple her line of support. Would you know where she gets her rations and supplies?
East of Oxenforda, south of the Lichvila. There's a place called Eaton Barn where eager merchants sell to soldiers.
Meet me there. I'll come soon. Sigurd, Brother, you're lost in a sea storm of your own making.
There's just that dude standing there.
Edwin's defenses have been weakened, but I could do more before joining Fulke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not all the enemies were defeated. Are we good? There's nobody left? I think we're good. That was really weird, yeah. Right. Yeah, that was a little bit of drama. That was a little bit of drama with Sigurd. Both him and Basim are being dicks at the moment, which is never good. Okay, so we can do that mission. She is at Eaton Barn, which is in Western Oxenfordshire. I don't see it. Sinbel Castle. Eaton Barn is here. We'll do that. We'll do the weakening stuff first. Just to see. I don't know if that'll have any effect on the plot of this chapter, but we're gonna do it.
Dear God, we're in trouble! Watch out over there!
Oh, we're here.
Christ in holy heaven!
Huh, this is one of this is one of them. One of the spots for this stuff, huh?
Edwin's soldiers have got us in a tough spot. We're grateful for any help you can give.
The story plot just kind of started because I warped in here and it was supposed to happen over there. Okay. I'll just pop out of the hay. This is unexpected. All right. Was that it? That appears to be that. Okay. Yeah, essentially just kind of fight random groups of her troops out here, I guess. That's easy enough, as long as I find them. I just didn't expect to warp into a group of them.
This place is heavily guarded.
It's fine. It's not insane. Was that everyone? Oh no, there's a dude way up over here, okay. Oh no, he's running away. Little did he know. I can... Aww.
Why the hood, stranger?
I don't know what I just did there, but sure, whatever. Oh, these could be blown up. I didn't think they could. Okay. Maybe they still can't.
Boots matching those made by Saxon weapons.
Avenge guest 6EBIYJ4. Somebody. Okay. That's a really weird username, but sure. That sounds like a username you would get for using like a rental console or something.
In Valhalla, warrior.
I have avenged guest 6EB1YJ4X.
Oh, my brother! Die!
Oh, these are just random dudes.
Come on, food's getting cold. I won't go down easy.
I mean, you went down pretty easy, dude. So I'm gonna fast travel here and then go to where she's supposed to be. Because I'm not getting any more prompts on the menu, well, on the map, of places where I can go. Okay. Meteorite. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Where did that land? Over there. There's one of these meteorites that is glitched. I forget where. I want to say in the eastern part of the map. Where it lands, but it lands in the air. And you can't take anything from it. And it's kind of stuck there. So meteorites, I'm pretty sure, are scripted events, mildly. They have set places where they're supposed to fall. So I've gone to that area a couple times and I've just seen the meteorite constantly just falling into the air in the same spot. That was a little weird, just a dead fox sitting there. So every time I see a meteorite fall, I'm just wondering, like, okay, is this one usable or is it glitched? This is a side quest I haven't done.
Alvar is an old fool trying to live his dream.
I had to disassemble my PS4 recently to more or less just do a check on it, because it's turned off on its own twice now. It's not having any heat issues. There was virtually no dust inside of it. It's a PS4 Slim. It's the Days of Play Blue version from like 2018 or something. It's very nice looking. But... oh, there's stuff here for me to destroy. Okay, that should be the end of it then. But yeah, I had to disassemble my PS4, which I've disassembled them before, not specifically the one I've been using of recent. But it's kind of annoying, so I'm not sure if that issue is just kind of a one-off thing, or, well, technically a two-off because it's happened twice now. But I'm just going to keep my eye on my PS4 going forward, because my PS5 obviously is working totally fine, which I'm playing this on right now. But I do not need that for messing it up, because I'm trying to play Yakuza on it at the moment. This tree has not the best collision, it seems. There's a bunch of people catching on fire now.
We don't have time for philosophical discussion. He said soldiers are coming. We can use these oil jars to surprise them. Fewer reinforcements for Edwin.
I see visions of burning men, the screams of soldiers aflame. If we place the oil and supplies near the hay along the road, it will burn like hellfire when the soldiers arrive.
Yeah, I remember this quest now.
Take position on that bluff.
Yep.
And watch for the soldiers, would you?
You'll hear me howl as the men approach.
Yeah, I remember this ambush mission. Ooh, I'm getting on fire. Okay.
We hide them. Fresh kills will arouse suspicion.
Alright, are we waiting for dudes to show up? I see something in the distance, but it just looks like a regular group of guys.
What was that?
My howl. Edwin's men approach. Prepare yourself.
Oh no, there's a group of them.
Soldiers are close.
Where are they going? I love how they're just walking into the fire. They all are. That's amazing. It's like lemmings. What are they doing? I'm fine with this. That wasn't too bad. A little anticlimactic.
That's the last of them. Edwin will be waiting for aid that never comes. Something wrong?
No. No, quite the opposite. At Sancte Albanus, your brother claimed kinship with the gods. Is it true? Is he descended from the Archon's children, the Isu?
Not to be blunt, Fulke, but only half of what you say ever makes any sense to me.
Forgive me. I often presume too much of my audience. Men who fear damnation, when ignorance is the greatest of all evils.
Ignorance of what?
What a perfect sentence. I'll ask more simply. Could your brother be descended of the gods? Or could he be a god himself?
I don't know. I want to deny it, but I've seen things in my life. Visions, prophecies.
We were just at Asgard earlier.
Explain.
Heed your visions, always. You may have been touched by true knowledge.
Sigurd is only a man, the son of a king and my brother. He may think highly of himself, but he is no god.
Yet it's possible his line of kings was fathered by a god, in ages past.
We haven't time for these fantasies, Fulke. It's time I regroup with Gidrich, to see how his assault preparations are coming along.
Godspeed, Eivor. I will stay here, to pray for the souls of the dead before I join you.
It is interesting, she's still a devout Christian, it seems, even with the knowledge of the ancients. Yeah, I want to say the guy in Assassin's Creed 4, he's like called the Architect, or... He's not the Collector, he's like the Architect or some similar name to that.
See that our fletchers have arrows enough for everyone. 20 to a man.
Gidrich,
Eivor, have you dealt Edwin a few bruising blows?
I have. She'll feel the pain soon enough.
Excellent. My men are itching to attack the fortress, but we'd be fools to force it now.
Why is that?
On account of Edwin's got too many traps and defences. Her springalds cut us to bloody stumps before they poured boiling oil upon us like a summer tempest.
Keep the men at the ready. I'll slip in alone and see what I can do about these defenses.
By my joints and ankles, you're a tough one.
I like how his guys just keep jumping up and down on this. There are so many dudes here.
We're with you, Eivor. Those cattle.
Spriggans and oil cauldrons sabotaged or destroyed. Sinbel Castle. I've already been there. I've already taken everything. Except for one.
None will stop us.
Honestly, that is a great piece of confidence in just going someplace and doing said thing in this game, is the fact that I've already been here and taken this place over on my own. So I know I can take this place over again. Oh yeah, I remember this place. I took this place over from the back. I missed hitting him. Okay, so where are the bolts being fired from? Up there. Oh, there's an arbalist. Okay, we're all good there. You're not even showing up for some reason.
All right, I'm in.
There's a lot of people who are interested about what's going on up over here. There are so many dead bodies. Yeah, it wasn't the smartest of all you guys to do that.
Springholds launch boltcasters. I must disable them.
I'm pretty sure they're called ballistas, dude.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Yeah, there's treasure inside here that I have not gotten. If this is where the final confrontation is, that would make sense for me not being able to get in here yet. Okay, there kind of is the stuff we need to find, like that. I see the oil. Alright. Yeah, this is just a classic fort infiltration. This is pretty fine. Nothing too difficult or insane. I kind of love when they do that just because it's not something I would ever expect a guard to do or say when somebody is seen in a place they're not supposed to be seen. Just, hey, hey!
I could break these cauldrons.
Oh, I was thinking maybe I could slide through that, but nope.
There's more to be done, but this should be enough to launch the assault. Now it's down to Giedrich to lead his men.
I mean, I've wiped out probably half of the guards already as well. The invasion should be fine. Where does this go? Oh, just a treasure chest I've already gotten in the past. Past me did quite a lot of fort ruckus. I'm quite the troublemaker. There we go. Death yell. Yeah, I could just... That's the weird part, just walking up to these dudes at, like, the side of them. And then them doing nothing. That ragdoll is great. Man, this new secondary assassination move's pretty good. Brutal. That was weird. I got a critical on that dude. You don't normally get crits on regular guys. Oh-ho! That dude was waving for other people to come fight for him or with him, and nobody was coming. Because they're all dead. Oh, there's your friend. He's a little late. I was gonna say, it showed something. There's another cart down here. Cook a quadruple! Ah, man, this was fun. Yeah, or you can... I get it. We've done enough. Where? Oh, really? All the way up there? You can barely see me. How does that work? Now I have all these guys here. Come on, guys. Can't we all just be friends? Let me bring out the Monopoly board. We can play together. It'll be fun. Yeah, there's some more leftovers than I thought here. I'm gonna be sad if we have to fight our way through here again. Because I'm putting in quite a decent, more hefty effort than I really should with these guys. Just to clean house. Come on. Like, most, if not virtually, the entire fort is cleaned out, so... Alright. Let's go back and speak to Giedrich, because all those guys are gonna spawn back in again now, since we have to run far away from it. Probably. And if not, then it'll be story related.
What? I say we wait. There's too much riding on this.
I am Sigurd, Lord of East Mercia, and I say we fight. Now. Is it done?
It is.
And have you laid your poles of hazel and composed your poems for this coming victory?
I am here to speak with Giedrich.
Go on, then. You master of aids.
Still dreaming of your precious stone?
It is not dreams that led me here, Eivor. I've had visions, prophecies from the gods.
The horse is in the way.
Visions.
I'll sacrifice to Tyr this day, the Lord of justice, the harbinger of flawless victory.
Sigurd, what prophecies?
Are we ready to assault the castle, Eivor? The sign's importance, read well.
We're ready. Give the command.
Good. And let's be quick about it. My scouts tell me a force of King Alfred's men is on the march. Let's end this before that flat-mouthed pudding has a chance to hit back.
Yeah, this chapter seems pretty kind of fluffed out in terms of storytelling and content. The storytelling with Sigurd and Basim and Falk is good. But to me, it's a lot more... Once again, I think I had this issue with the last chapter as well. It's just a lot of, like, side questy fluff of just fight a bunch of dudes and clear out a place and then return back. It's like I get there are certain limits to what you can do with an Assassin's Creed side story beat, but I don't know. The story would be going on way faster if it just didn't have that. Like, this would have been probably a 40-minute story if it didn't have all the sidetracking and weird stuff. That dude rocketed out of there. I'm more amused at how fast that dude ran out of that door. Sometimes the NPCs in this game can really just bolt at insane levels of speed. Eivor's kind of stuck in an animation. There we go. Got a headshot in there.
Go to your god, wherever it finds.
The poison's working pretty well here. Yeah, we're out. And she just falls over. And her ragdoll falls over again. I think her ragdoll was confused about the poison.
You felled the lofty lady.
Do what you must, Thane of Dungheaps. As one loyal to her shire and her people, I know which of us God favors.
Eivor bested you. It's for Eivor to decide your fate.
Let her be exiled, let Gadrick look after her. I'll just kick you out.
Heal her wounds, dress her in rags, and send her out into the heath in exile. You are banished from Mercia, without family, without rank, without friends to comfort you.
I will walk the roads until my feet are bloody, dreaming of cutting out your rotten lungs.
Take her away.
I fulfilled my promise to you. I trust you will do the same. An oath between our people.
Aye, you've done us well, Eivor. I thank you. And if ever you need the like, I'll do what I can.
I will. Count on it.
I'd be quick about plundering. King Alfred will be on his way, and he won't be alone.
We followed your wishes and kept a sharp eye on the Dane. Folk, headed towards the abandoned tower. Cunning friend, no longer a thorn to us, is lying low. Your humble servant. Okay, just some background stuff. Where is the stone? It says regroup with them. So I'm guessing outside. No? Still here? Where then? Where is Brother Sigurd? And Basim? Oh, there's a staircase. I didn't even see this thing.
You see? The markings of the ancient ones. The Isu. The gods begat of gods.
I've seen this somewhere. I know these words.
One who stands at a threshold should take great care to look around, for who knows what foes lie in wait in the halls beyond. I have passed through this doorway once before. And Sigurd, in a dream, not once, 1,000 times. 1,000.
What does it say, Sigurd? Does it speak to you?
Basim knows now.
But the words are fogged, shadowed, and yet I feel their meaning.
Dude, you're
Like
delusional.
an ash tree, I see the great tree of life, her boughs reaching skyward, opening the way. It's just as you promised, Basim. All you foretold was true. Eivor, I am more than I appear to be. So much more.
This is wicked magic, Sigurd. Dark Seder. Do not listen.
No. This is real. This is everything.
To the walls! To the walls! Alfred's come! King Alfred of Wessex! Marching up the rise with a mess of soldiers!
Have we time to escape?
The men are spent. We've not a chance in blazing hell.
A parley, then. We must call a parley. I will speak, and the King of Wessex will listen.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna have a sip of water.
As I understand, King Alfred.
Oh my god, that is a lot of guys.
Yet I am close enough to Wessex to hear myself praised from morn till twilight.
Return to your singing subjects, then, and leave the affairs of Mercia to the Danes.
But for your pagan war songs are safely out of hearing.
Offer an exchange, Lord.
Please, no secrets here.
Let's end this here, my lord. Let's exchange men. My best warrior for yours to prove peace. After which you leave Mercia, and we fall back north of River Ouse.
These terms are fair. Wulfrich, my war thane. You will go with Giedrich, brother. Name your man.
Sigurd Jarl, I offer myself.
Thank you, Basin.
King Alfred. Wait.
Paladin Fulke, you with this company?
I was, my lord. To recover from Edwin what was mine by right. Sigurd is the only man we need. He's worth more than 20 other men. He is the son of a king.
Traitorous snake!
And his heresies are profound, my lord. He claims to be a living god.
I'll gut you, troll woman! Hush!
This just got a lot more
I'll
interesting.
give myself to you, King Alfred. Because it is not my fate to die by your hand.
Brother, have faith that the Lord God watches over you all.
This man is dangerous, my lord. Let me hold him.
Do what you must, but treat him with care.
By all the gods, Basim, what was that?
I will shatter them. They shall not get away.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a twist here that I did not expect. Man, remember at the end of the last chapter where we had like a wedding and a party and everything? Eivor almost got laid. Well, time to go back to Ranvi and tell her that Sigurd's been captured and is now presumably a prisoner to a crazy lady. I'm sure this will go over well. Yeah. An actual twist at the end of this chapter that I did not expect. Hey, Ranvi. How's it going back here at home? Everything alright?
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch.
It is there on the table.
Blessings of the self-begotten one upon you, Eivor. I write only to ease your mind and let you know that Sigurd is in good hands and fine company. I will treat him with all the care he deserves. The order to which I belong has use for such a man. Oh, she's a Templar. I should have realized that with the weird-looking, elegant cross that was on her, like, bandolier strap across her chest. I was like, that's a bit pronounced, but I thought it was just a character design flourish. No, she's just a Templar. Oh, she's the instrument. She is one of them. And she's also dumb because she took the guy who thinks he's a god king, and I'm actually the one who's the chosen one in the story.
Same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Man. Everything had to go sideways, huh?
I want to see the alliance map.
Okay, so we could do Shropshire. Snottingham is still a little high in the power level. I'm still fine enough to fight in this place, but the power level's kind of high. London. We could do London next.
Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
We've taken down quite an amount of them so
It's
far.
worth a try. Approach by the north gate and start asking around.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
We'll do London next time. I'd like to... You alright?
Andri, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby, for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Yeah, suddenly now she wants
Follow
to
me.
join us with this. Okay. Can I fast travel there? Would that be quicker? I hope this doesn't, like, cancel the quest or fail it or anything. We'll just see what fast traveling does. I think it should be fine. Because I think this game kind of works on a tether system where once I start something like that... Yeah, because she's up there. She should just be here. With Eivor? Most of the time with the NPCs, it works on a tether system. It's not like The Witcher where it gives you like, oh, you failed this quest because something happened that made it fail. Or you progress the story so much that that quest just fails because it was relevant to the time you were supposed to be doing it. I don't really believe there are fail situations for a lot of the quests unless they just don't happen. Like if you don't do the quest. I'm gonna move forward. It should teleport Ranvi, in theory. Because she'll get too far away. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Nah. She is all the way up here, and I think she's running towards us. Let's look at the map. Yeah? Oh no! Oh no, we left her back there, and now her NPC is just running across the map. Yeah, it's not even really, it's like warping. It's probably in low poly mode and just kind of updating in quadrants. Also, the top of the tower there's deloaded for some reason. Yeah, now it's loaded back in. That was weird. This game doesn't have load issues like that too often. It's pretty well optimized for the most part, at least on PS5. I remember a lot of weird shenanigans happening on PS4. Yeah, no, she is walking across... We'll just sit here for a moment then, while she gets here. That is hilarious. We invite her to go on this trip to Grantbridgeshire, and we teleport away from her, and now she's making the journey alone. Oh, this is insane. Right. Well, I have plenty to talk about while she does this. So, I think I talked about this a while ago, but there was this photo book by... God, what was his name? I forget his name. There was a photo book that was supposed to come out that I think I talked about a long time ago, back in November, that ended up getting canceled. It was called Byways. Roger Deakin. It was a new Roger Deakin book. He put out a hardcover black and white photo book last year, and the paperback edition was supposed to come out this past November. I had pre-ordered it the month before. It never shipped. And in January, in like mid-January, I got a notification from Amazon saying, we've canceled it anyway. After they told me, this has been delayed, do you want to keep waiting for it? And I said, yeah, I'll keep waiting for it. And then they just, out of the blue, canceled the whole order without telling me anything. And then I sent a message to Amazon, I asked like, hey, what was the deal with this whole thing? And they just totally they gave me a non-response about it. So that was kind of annoying. It wasn't expensive or anything. I got my money back, but it was just like, hey, I pre-ordered this item you guys were selling. That was kind of interesting, and you just did this? What are you doing? What's the management like over there? The book itself did not look good. I was purely getting it out of curiosity. Roger Deakins does good work in movies, but this photo book... And that was the funny part, is that a lot of people who bought the hardcover edition last year were really disappointed with it. And I've looked at a bit of it myself, and it's not very great. It's just a lot of random black and white photos the dude's probably taken over the past, 40 years or something. There's no, cohesion with it. It's like a picture of his dog or somebody's dog jumping, and then the next image is, a tree. and then the next image is like a rusty wheel and things like that. It's just like things that I could see as a photographer he would think are interesting in the moment, but there's nothing else going on about it. It's stuff you would put on Instagram, just kind of thrown into a book. There's no thematic cohesion about it aside from the fact of, oh, it's black and white. Like, I have multiple black and white projects in the works right now myself that have been in the works for years, some of them. And you write narratives about this stuff, and you also use the imagery to tell stories. That's how you make a good photo book. You don't just take a bunch of random things and try to push out a cheap product. That's kind of sleazy. Ranvi's she's about halfway here. Where is she? Okay. So she's coming. I'm also kind of interested to see the route the CPU takes. So she went all the way up here, then crossed over here. I'm assuming she walked over this. She like went to this path and then crossed over here. I guess that's a path. I can't see a path point right there, but sure. So she's probably going to take this route to the main road over here and then cross over that and meet us over here. It should only be a couple minutes. So yeah, that book is just gonzo. I was gonna make a little mini review about it to see how bad everybody says it actually is. Like, from an actual perspective, like, how good is this constructed? I've made a photo book in the past, and I have like 7 photo projects in the works right now that will eventually become books. So I was just curious. It's always curious to see, like, what do other photographers make for their books? And I have an amount of them, and most of them honestly are not very good because it's obvious that they themselves didn't make the book. They passed it off to an intern and is like, hey, here's this folder of work, put it into a paperback for me to make money off of and things like that. And they're always just really poorly formatted. I've talked about it before, but there's like Scorched and Burned, I think, is one of the books that I just do not care for. It was by someone who took a bunch of band photos and things like that from the 80s and 90s. And you'll have entire pages that just don't have anything on them. That's how badly formatted most of these kinds of books are. It's like, oh, there's a 4x6 picture put on here. It's not even scaled really well with the square pages that the book has. It might be misscaled. It might be all JPEG-y. There are misspellings in some of the text. Some of the images don't even have informational text of what am I looking at. And that's kind of the biggest sin I have seen with quite an amount of them, is there will honestly be blank pages in the book. Not just once, multiple times. And I don't know what the deal is with that. It's just really, really bad editing and formatting, and I don't get it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist in a lot of things, but that's just like, come on, that's the simple shit. Anyway, rambling and talking about that. I've also, another little annoyance that has happened was getting the Vansire vinyl for the Modern Western World. Now, Vansire is a dream pop band out of Minnesota. I've seen them live in Chicago. I love them a lot. Josh is pretty interesting with some of his more solo stuff as well. But yeah, I like Josh and Sam. They're pretty cool. And they put out pre-orders for their big album that came out last year, 2022, which is The Modern Western World. And I pre-ordered it. It never came. I contacted Merch Bar like at the start of every month for like 3 or 4 months, and every single time they would just hand wave me off. And eventually I went onto Twitter and asked the guys themselves, like, hey, you guys put out this vinyl pre-order through Merch Bar. What the hell's the situation with this? Because everything I'm reading online is other people aren't getting theirs either. And eventually they realized, oh shit, nobody's getting the stuff or there's issues with it. Look at Ranvi just running up the road. She's been running this whole way. Oh, this is amazing. I think that's supposed to be her horse that has just been following her. Yeah, look at this. We're seeing the team come together.
You won't take the long ship today.
No, we aren't taking the long ship. I made you run. Just free run through the countryside for this stuff. But anyway, I asked the guys, like, hey, are you guys aware of this? And then they realized that it's an issue. I ended up a month after that. I asked them about that in like early December or something. And they were going to look into it. Like a month later, I canceled my order with Merch Bar and just bought a copy through Amazon because I was kind of sick of it. And pretty soon after that, they started like on Instagram asking people to like screenshot their orders and such, and they'll figure everything out. And needless to say, they have said that they are never using Merch Bar again. And in the meanwhile, I am aware that Josh has like created his own vanity label. I think it's called like Fruit Street Records or something like that. Fruit Street Records, I think it's called. So I don't know what they're doing at the moment. They have new music.
So long as I get some air and sun.
Oh, you probably have gotten plenty of air and sun at this point. You had to run through Mercy on your own.
Welcome to Grantabridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than
Yeah, they have some new music on the way I'm looking forward to.
Beautiful. And everything's
They're going to be having a show in Singapore,
The Summer Army built this town up
actually,
from small
soon.
village.
I hope that goes well for them.
Trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some
But yeah,
interesting
just
architectural
getting that vinyl record was an entire annoying multi-month saga of just like, is this product happening or not?
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby, to the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid. The bandits are camped on the river, east of the water's edge.
I was going to say, is it Ratborough? This is an area I visited early in the game that is just flat land, and there's a treasure spot there, but there's nothing there. I'm aware that there was supposed to be a mission there that would summon the treasure that's there, so that's what this is, I guess.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor Wolf-kissed Iron Fist.
Yeah, none of this was here
I
before.
would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Which is running and just,
At the horizon.
By all means.
yeah.
Thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle.
Big guy's done. Yeah, the real crux of this mission was just waiting for Ranvi to show up. Here's the chest. That was the chest. That's just been missing. Who are you? Oh, okay. You want to be mean, then sure.
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Are you just leaving without me? Where's my horse? What happened to my horse? There you are.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
On the opposite side of music that I've gotten in terms of shopping experiences, I also got Stars About's CD albums. I ordered only Stars About is a Polish, but they're a Polish rock band, but they sing in English, and I like them a lot as well. But I ordered their Longing for Home album, and Peter actually sent the first album, Half Lights, and Longing for Home, and Peter's the vocalist and one of the guitarists in the band. And he also signed a very nice thank you letter, it was all just very nice. It was very like, oh, not only did I just help out an indie band across somewhere else in the world, not in America, but that I enjoy, but he also sent a nice letter and an extra album.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done. And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting.
And I would recommend Stars About. They're not well known in America, but they're very good. If you're looking for something a bit more atmospheric and adult contemporary and rock, they're kind of sophistopop, but not in sophistopop in the way that like Skylar Spence is, who is another indie artist I enjoy, who a lot of people would know as Saint Pepsi. And if all this music talk is just flying way above your head, it's no big deal. This is just the stuff I'm into.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-Kissed versus Table Maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Ranvi, don't let him win.
Oh, I'm gonna win, dude. Just focusing right now.
Ranvi, focus.
Man, I hit the wrong direction.
A good shot, Eivor, but Ranvi's done you better.
Okay, this one's gonna determine it. Alright, I won. Nice.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you, Randvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Oh, Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Okay, you want to see a tower?
Hope to see you again.
Sure.
Randy,
Oh god, Eivor's drunk.
turn any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Alright, so where are we going? Way out over there, okay. Eivor's drunkenness should wear off by the time we get there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. What?
Alright, we take a right up ahead.
You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No,
Yeah.
I mean...
I was gonna say, Ranvi, you're not
did
answering.
Something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters.
Vagabond in the road. Shit!
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built? Hundreds of winters ago.
I think there's a quest where you get knocked out and thieved, and they send you into a tunnel underneath that waterfall, and you have to escape. So, this place is not super magical, Ranvi. It's kind of terrifying.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Okay, we're going to the top of the tower now for some reason. Sure.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climbed well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Okay, where is she going? Are we going, like, to the top? I guess we are.
Well, well. Look at this.
Oh. That's the top to her.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Oh shit.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
All right. I don't know where this is going, guys. I don't know, people, where this is going. But if Eivor ends up cucking his brother of his wife, this would be funny to me. Especially after him being a dick and weird, having a weird god complex recently. That would just be so funny to me, to be honest. I care for you as a friend. Now is not the right time.
That is...
We're just gonna let whatever happens, happens and see what happens. Oh, this is funny. This is so ridiculous.
I wish to tell you. Wish to say what was in my heart.
I don't think I've seen a sex cutscene in this whole game, like, ever. If there is booba or anything else, I apologize in advance, and I don't know if that shows like it does in The Witcher 3. Scandalous. Okay, it doesn't seem like they showed anything. Okay.
Andri? Must have returned to the settlement.
I'm gonna assume it implied that they did it, but, you know, they didn't show anything. Nothing happened, folks. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Eivor just washed the cum stains off his pants. Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened here, folks. Everything's fine. Randvi is a perfectly happily married lady. And Sigurd will know nothing. This game is... It's pretty straightforward. 99% of the time this game is straightforward. And then it throws something whack-ass at you. And it's so pronounced. We're gonna go back and just talk to Randvi and see if, like, there's any dialogue about it or anything like that. And if not, I think we're done for the day. How long have I been doing this? About 3.5 hours. That's fine. I have a few things to do. We got an extra side story in with Ranvi. I did not anticipate that. Let me talk to you.
Good to see you.
What do you have today?
Daily items, warrior shields, twilight pants. This almost looks like the Ox Banana axe from earlier. Oh my god, look at this vampire bat. Oh my god. Does this replace... This replaces the Raven. It looks sick, but I kind of like the Raven, so no. How many? I have 211. Bloody elf wrap. I'm gonna take the hood.
Sturdy and yet lightweight. Perfect for your line of work. Thank you for your patronage.
I must take my leave. So long.
See you later.
Let me take a look at this. Okay, so this is the new one. Which is the one that I'm wearing right now? Just the Raven Clan one? Yeah. It's kind of better. It's honestly kind of a lot better. Yeah, I don't really know what runes I have specifically, but we'll do this for now. I think it's alright. Let's also do some tree upgrade stuff. What is that? Improve bow stun finisher. We'll do that. Arrows never break. That's kind of good. All right. Yeah, we'll just talk to Ranvi, and I think we're done. Done all the upgrading. We got a new cloak, which is nice. Yeah, she's in the room.
Good to see you, darling.
Darling. Okay.
Ranvi, you left so suddenly.
There's
What is this camera? Thank you.
Always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Oh, nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work, then.
I should...
Oh, and there's even break up. All right. Wow, I didn't know that this whole, like, I knew that there was, like, relational stuff in this game, but I thought they were just, like, one-off events the same way The Witcher 3 does them, where it's just, like, opportunistic sex and things like that. In this one, it's like, you could just, once you have a partner, you can just keep doing it, or you can break up whenever. That's just like, wow. I did not expect that kind of system. That is funny. That is totally alien to me. Oh, wow. This is just like nuts. Whatever, this game is crazy. We're going to war, we're having weird drama fights with our brother. We just kind of cucked it. Oh, this is amazing. How's it going, Gunner? This is a weird day.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Ah, that one's pretty good. I feel like a proud mom. Look how strong you are.
Upgrade a few things.
All my pieces are good.
Can I do anything else now? Do I have anything? Because weapons and shields cost 3 to do. I could have done one of the weapons or shields, but I thought it'd be better to do the capes. Nah, I think that's it.
I do good work.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Be well, my friend.
Oh, Eivor's doing very well. He just lost his virginity. To his brother's wife. Oh, it's nuts. Alright. Enough of this. Where are we going next? London? Right, let's go to the port. I do wonder then with that relational system, like if you find someone else who wants to, you know, fuck, does that break your relationship with the person you're with at the moment, or what? There has to be a system in place if they're willing to do things like that, I would assume. So, I don't know how any of that works out in this game. It is something I have not cared to look into in regards to looking up how a lot of the systems in this game work. But yeah, so next time we'll continue with the story here in London. I don't know what's gonna go on here. But we'll see. This guy had like sudden onset drunkenness or something, because I saw him walking this way and he seemed kind of fine, and now he's drunk, so weird. Sudden onset drunkenness. That is a new medical condition I have just created, unless it is very real with alcoholics. I don't know. I've never had alcohol. Yeah, I don't know. I can get lost in this game for a long period of time, but my voice is starting to get kind of tired, and I think this is a good place for me to stop. So thank you for watching, and we will continue next time with more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. See you later, and have a good night.